Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to do a bit of pruning on this larch forest. Some of you might have seen this forest in a video I did where I did the landscape, and as you can see it needs doing again. All the moss and that has died off again. Probably been too wet. It's been raining continuously for quite a while now. It's planted on a slab. I don't know if you can see that there. You can see the slab there. I split this off. I found a big rock on the beach and I split it with a chisel and it came off in a nice thin slab. The forest is a bit heavy now with all these rocks and stuff in it, so some stage I might have to reduce the amount of rocks on it because it's getting quite heavy, but for now, well, I can still lift it, it's alright. So we'll give the trees a bit of a pruning now. I'm going to try and do them prune back as tight as I can because they grow quite a lot in the summer. So best thing to do with larch before you prune them is wait for the buds to swell and things so you know which buds are alive. So that's what I've been waiting for, so they're all popping now. So now it's a good time to start doing them pruning. So I suppose I'll just work from this side, work my way across. This little tree here, I'm not going to really do much with that one, to be honest, because it's just a little sapling thing. Maybe I can just them go back. That one looks like it's dead, but we'll take it off there. Maybe there wasn't that. I'm just going to leave that one as is. And this one now we'll work on. Take off any dead stubs. Probably should have my glass on for this job. Maybe you can bring the camera in a bit closer so you can see what's going on a bit better. Okay. So start with this bottom branch. Work my way up. The bottom branches I'll leave a little bit longer so they can keep thickening up. It's going upwards. Down. So I'm just taking off all the dead stuff. Take all that off altogether actually. Stuff down. I won't bother doing the landscape now. Again, I'll wait because like that at the moment it's just a bit too wet. You put the moss on and it looks great, and then it kind of gets too wet. So what I might do is wait a while until the weather dries up a bit, and then the moss will start growing back itself, and I can just fill in the areas then that need filling in. This might grow a bit better now this year because it's always been on a bench up against the shed wall, so the back of it never really did too good, but now we built new benches, so it's out on the bench now, so it's going to get some sunlight all around during the day. A bit more airflow through it and stuff. Help it dry out a bit as well. Take that one back. I'll be doing more pruning on this later on in the year. And the branches have hardened up. So I'm just going to interfere with that one, so I'll take that one out. The branch here which is dead, there's no buds on it. I'll take that off. There's one here as well at the top. Take that off. There's one bud on that one, so I'll leave that one. This one's the same. These branches up here, it's a bit thick, but just reduce it right back. It's kind of heavy, these branches for up here, but I have nothing else, so we'll have to use what we've got. Maybe when it grows a bit we can maybe reduce it back. Find some new branches to grow there. Take these right back if I can, and there's two buds here, so I'll take this top completely off. Okay, so there's a big long one here going right the way back. I'll kind of keep that a bit long. See, I was right at the back of the planting, but I could never really get to it because it was up against the shed wall. Okay, so we'll move on to the second tree. There's quite a bit of ramification at the end here. Kind of leaving this branch long to fill in this gap here. I'm going on the top there, so I'll just take that one off and one coming out. The junction there I'll take out. Okay, there's a branch coming from that, there's a tree there, so I'll take that out the way. Again, there's one coming up out the top. This one, well actually, I leave this one grow because this branch here is dead. No buds on it, so to fill in that gap a bit, I'll just leave that one fill up there a bit. I'm going to take it off at a later date. Another branch here which has died off, and one back here I would say. I don't want getting enough light. You can see at the back of the planting there's a lot of dead branches and stuff. So at least now hopefully with the new benches I'll be able to turn it to face the sun. Turn the back to face the sun now and again. It'll do a bit better. And again, just a heavy branch up here. I do have a bud here at the base of it, so I'm going to leave that bud. When that grows, then maybe I can take this branch off. I'll reduce it right back. Same with this one. I'll take that right off because the bud there can come out that way. And the apex of this is a lot of buds on it. I'm going to take all this off up here. There's one bud there, so I'll leave that one come out that way. Take that off there. And then I think I might reduce this one back to here, making this the apex. Good. And then we'll take this one off here just to give you that one a little bit more height. Okay, so looks like tree number 2 done. This little guy, again we won't do a lot too much with this, just take off the ends just to get some more ramification. That stuff down, take off, and I'm pruning it so that the buds, the branches will grow in the direction I want them to. So you just pick which bud you want to keep as your last one, and that's which way your branch will grow. Right there. Probably hard for you to see what I'm doing with all the branches and stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going with all the trees. You can see these ones now. You just won't make out the ones I've done. Trim back tight. It's tight compared to these ones. So I'll just keep working on that and we'll come back then and have a look. Okay, so I'm just finishing off this last tree. Again, up near the top I'm trying to keep it as tight as I can. To be honest, I need to maybe keep on top of the pruning a bit more now, because obviously the top branches grow stronger, and if you don't keep on top of it you end up with thick branches at the top and thin ones at the bottom. So I'll probably keep my eye on them now, and then just to keep taking any off some of the top branches that are growing strong, keep reducing them back so that they don't grow too thick, and get the bottom ones to thicken it up more. Okay, I think that's more or less done. Doesn't look great at the moment, but trust me, when it fills out it'll look a lot better. I have a bit too much of it up here at this apex, so tighten that up a bit. Take off some of these. Okay, so now at the moment, let's see if I can pull the camera back a bit more. At the moment I've kind of got 2 trees, one here and one here, which are roughly the same height, but I don't really mind that, to be honest, because this is like one group of trees and then this is like another group of trees, and like that's got its own little asymmetrical, and this one's the same, and then I have like a stream down through the middle, because like that the trees are quite similar. I got them all at the same time. A friend of mine has just like whips, and I grew them all together, so they've all kind of grown roughly the same thickness and all that, so it's not like one tree is the main dominant tree. They're all kind of roughly look like they're close to the same age, except for these couple of small ones obviously. So maybe one day I'll put a bigger tree in, maybe here or something, take out this one, put a big one, but for now we'll leave it as is. Like that, I'll keep growing this one, try and get this one to fill up more and grow taller and thicken up, so it does become the main tree. But for now we'll have to just stay same as the other one. Like I said, I won't bother doing anything with the landscape at the moment, as you can see it's quite messy. but yeah, maybe in a week or two we'll give it a weeding and clean it off, and we'll get some fresh moss on it, redo my stream because it seems to have dried out, and yeah, it's ready to go back on the bench. And like I said, now it's back on it's on a bench now where I can get to it up from all sides, so I should be able to keep on top of it, keep up the trimming going and keep it tidied up, and hopefully it'll do a bit better than it has been, because at the back I did have quite a few branches which obviously weren't getting the light, and they died off. So now at least I can keep them branches above pruned more, and it'll be getting some sunlight on the back now, so that should help. Okay, so if you liked the video, please give me the thumbs up and hit the notification button so you don't miss the landscape work. Subscribe and all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.